Hello viewers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I spent quite a while here staring at this group of missions. I don't think that there's any mission that's really perfect for our purposes, unfortunately. It looks like we're going to just be heading into the Warrens. This trinket isn't great, and we don't really we're not pressed for crests at all, but this mission fits the best with our desire to level areas up and bring home gold. I did not want to do this mission in the Weald because gather 3 medicines means losing 3 slots worth of loot. This one should be reasonably doable. I put in 2 people who are level 4. Unfortunately, we only have 2 level 3s available, but the 2 people who are level 4 are at low XP at least. We'll be able to get a boss fight out of them before we have to move them upward. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good party comp. Do you have uppercut equipped? You do. Wow, your skill ranks are really low. Everybody else's are pretty reasonable. We're going to take Mansell over to the guild right quick here. Why are you so bad at everything? We may as well just buy this stuff out while we're here. Alright. We have a little bit of mark synergy. We have a lot of good violence. You can see lots of accuracy and damage trinkets, stun, and scouting book for the Vestal. It's looked like we're really low on gold for the past couple of missions, but I have also been upgrading people and yeah, I mean, just upgrading people. I've been buying new ranks of armor, new ranks of weapons, new ranks of skills. And again, we still haven't sold any trinkets yet this playthrough, so I actually have several thousands more gold than it looks like. I know at the very least we have 2 of those orange toughness rings to sell. I have a bunch of not great blues and greens.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Just pick a direction at random and start walking here.
Glittering gold,
it was not totally at random.
Trinkets and baubles. For in blood.
If we move this way, there's no way to get to this room without then having to backtrack to leave it. This allows us to take a path that's a little bit more optimal. Okay, not my favorite start ever. Go. She has to hesitate so that she can tell us all about her wound. Alright, so I don't actually know what my long-term plan is here as far as running the entire dungeon. Just pop into this hallway to relieve a couple of stress. This is I was trying to hit W to search the crate there. Hey, portraits. We could still use a few of those. Also, this torch. We could still use a few of those.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I don't remember what I was saying. It probably wasn't terribly important. Okay, we do get a secret room. It's a little bit earlier in the dungeon than I would like. We do have a little bit of a conundrum here. If we head down, then we end up having to backtrack to hit this room. If we head up... I mean, this can just be one of the rooms we skip, I guess. I know it's a little early to be going for the secret room, but we do have inventory space right now.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
And it would be kind of inconvenient to come back and get it later. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it right now. Alright, let's pop this open. Okay, this is the last of the head trinkets. If we carry that home, we will not be able to receive head trinkets as loot any longer, and so every secret room we find will have at least 3 puzzling trapezohedrons. Yeah, trapezohedron. Trapezohedron. Those things. They'll have those things in them. Let's just see if we can kill her. We cannot. Yeah, so
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I don't intend to ever equip this. I think it's just a really bad trinket, like startlingly bad, especially compared to Dismas's head, which is so good.
Decimated.
But if we discard it now, and leave it in the secret room chest perhaps, we run the risk of running into it again. It's not just stealing spots from our loot now,
But a victory nonetheless.
but potentially in the future as well, which is very annoying. Okay, at least she dodged that one. We still have never found any of the Madman boxes. I would really appreciate a couple of those. I think 2 of them are extremely good items.
Staunch the flow. Otherworldly corruption.
Well, one of them is extremely good, and one of them is, you know, fine, whatever. The damage dealer box is excellent. Let's see what else we got here. So we get to skip at least 2 rooms. The question is, which 2 rooms? I'm gonna go get this one. Oh, actually, before I do that, yeah, let's get it on her. So plus 30% damage until camp. Pretty good. Pretty okay, I would say. And we're going to end up leaving this room unexplored. It's just not worth the hassle to walk there and walk back, probably. Also, we're going to have to stop burning torches and make camp fairly soon. I guess we're pretty close to the end of the dungeon already, though. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's mark in the Bounty Hunter mark reduces prot. It's not a huge amount of reduction, but obviously any amount is better than none. Oh, I got lucky.
Eradicated.
Just bang that out real quick.
Annihilated.
Alright, Swine Tor, just you and me. Life would be a lot easier if we didn't miss our Bounty Hunter attack on marked targets. Okay. Double resist, I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, I probably should actually have stunned him. That's right, he just took his turn, so his stun resistance wore off. Aw, I was hoping for a big, ridiculous crit. They really finish things off with style. Let's give everybody a chance for a crit heal and with some stress relief. Although I guess, actually, stress relief was not needed for almost anybody in the party.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, well... It's starting to seem like a pattern. Maybe I should stop buying the holy water. Do I want to camp? If I open this now, there's a pretty good chance I'll have to discard some of the loot or some other items.
Wealth beyond
Oh.
measure,
Nope.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, so I think my plan for right now is to head down this way. This and this can be our unexplored rooms. Unless we get cool scouting intel that suggests that they should be something else. I'm not expecting that to happen.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Oh, but I am out of torches, so I should camp probably in this room after I clear it out. We'll go ahead and camp. Alright, good control. Oh, did he leave him at... yeah. Very low health. And they are really focusing on our Arbalest. Unfortunately, our Arbalest is equipped with 2 items that raise her stress damage taken. I had hoped it wasn't going to turn out to be a big deal. It looks like it may be turning into a big deal. Which is another good reason to get her...
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Another good reason to get our camp on early so that we can maybe relieve some of that stress. Yeah, I think we'll just make sure she goes down. That could have been a lot better. I'm actually going to trust the killing blow to the Vestal. The Vestal does a lot less damage than everybody else, in part because she has no damage trinkets. But she can still contribute that much.
Maintain the offensive.
And she receives punishment for it. Is that good enough? It is good enough.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I definitely want to grab a stack of six deeds. I guess we'll just do that. Oh, well, I guess the dungeon's basically over. Oops, I'm trying to ignore this. Huh. Yeah, I guess we just walk to the end. I mean, we may as well camp now, then. If we're going to get to just walk to the end.
Tenuous firelight and uneasy
So first, prevent nighttime ambush. Second, let's do... Jeez, I don't know. An encourage. These guys have wound care. She has encourage, but she can't use it on herself. I may be overthinking this. It's possible that this doesn't matter at all. In fact, it's basically guaranteed that this doesn't matter at all. Let's bless you. Alright. Couple of buffs distributed. It doesn't actually matter, because we're probably not going to get in a fight again.
victory.
Of course it is. Alright. Actually, since we know we're not going to be fighting,
The darkness holds dominion.
let's completely extinguish our light here for maximum looting. Apparently, I was able to skip 3 rooms. I guess the dungeons are getting larger, maybe. I suppose the secret room does seem to throw the math off a little bit. But is it worth going back for stuff? Nah, I don't think so. We did an okay job. Let's get out clean.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
So, gold positive, some decent money. We did manage to get a full stack of deeds. I'm pretty pleased with that. And resolve XP for everybody. Oh, the creeping cough on Newfmarsh, that's getting fixed right away.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of
Seriously,
my
right away
failings.
before I forget. Alright, well that was fast. None of this stuff is blowing our minds. I guess we can just get right back out there. We could run this, not that we really need the rewards, but just to get some XP for the cove. Suncloak versus Mooncloak. Well, actually, then again, I think we maybe don't want to do the Ruins, because the Ruins has enough XP. I don't really want to be awarded busts. And also, we don't really have that many guys who are even level 3 anymore. That's sort of the dangers of working with a limited roster. And you had what for loot? A Martyr Seal, which may as well be they may as well just hand you the stack of gold. Although it would take 2 inventory spaces to carry it. Yeah, none of these are really grabbing me. I think this one is the most reasonable to do, but we do have a problem now where our party is kind of in disarray. The cutoff line for top 16 is right here underneath Hendry. So we don't really have a great arrangement of people to take on a yellow medium. I guess we can do what we just did with 2 blues in the party along with our 2 greens. I feel like we're not going to have people left in boss fighting range by the time we actually get the yellow bosses all to appear. Maybe that's one of the added challenges of hard mode. Alright, well, let's see. What would this party look like? It's going to be Tustain and Aubert can be one of the front 2 rows, and then who goes with them? I'd really like to send Fitz. That's not going to happen. Grouchet. However that's intended to be said, can come with them, and... Gee. I really wish it could be Fitz. Fitz, he fits really well into this party. We do have a lot of people who would be fine additions to the party, but they're all people whose XP bar is almost completely full. I'd rather try to save them for a boss fight, if it becomes feasible to do one, but that means that the party composition is really strange. We could convert Derville into a 2nd row alchemist. I don't think that's likely to work. Or, did I say 2nd row alchemist? 2nd row Vestal, obviously. I don't know what's going on with me. It would be cool to be able to sub you in. Actually, you have 42 stress. I'll let it ride. It would be cool to be able to sub in this Arbalest, but that does screw up our party pretty badly. We already have 2 people who really need to be occupying the back 2 rows. I guess we can just pull somebody from the lower leagues. Yeah, we'll pull up the leper. All right, let's bang out the equipping real quick here. Lepers have garbage speed. Let's just focus on what he's good at. You want 20% bonus melee damage for free, and probably also an Ancestor's Candle. It's important to remember that the Bounty Hunter does have a stun, and so he can be very useful in that way. Rushing to go first, and then getting off his stun. I guess we can do something like this. It does leave a number of good trinkets unequipped. Like that Sun Ring should definitely be on somebody. I think we're going to go Sun Ring instead of Legendary Bracer. Yeah. Bonus accuracy is quite powerful on a leper. I'm not going to bother buying them camp skills. Alright. And we get to bring our Plague Doctor to the Cove, which is nice. Lots of bleeds for her to heal. Lots of enemies who are very vulnerable to blight. Not so good at bleeding, these enemies. Almost makes me wonder if I should bring... let's bring a couple bandage just in case. But, yeah, this'll do. Right? Food, torches. Yeah, we're ready. What was I saying? I've already forgotten. I'm so spacey today. Easily distracted. That water's been sitting for too long.
Is almost unbearable.
The tap water tastes just like a... Oh, shovels. Shovels is the thing I forgot. Well, this is gonna suck. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Maybe we'll get lucky, and maybe not, and we're just gonna push onward no matter what.
For a task well performed.
Maybe you're saying to yourself, hey, that's a terrible idea. Why would you risk it? Stubbornness. Largely. Look, I know who I am.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Pretty decent loot so far. Here comes a battle. Oh, the wide mouths. Jeez, do I want to stun them instead of grenading them? No, I want to grenade them. I want to grenade them really badly. Hopefully spearfishing won't screw up our team order too much. That would have been really a really cool time to hit something. Okay, max damage. Hard to be mad about max damage, even if it doesn't turn out to be a crit. That's inconvenient, but I think she can still knife people from there at least. That's even more inconvenient because I'm pretty sure the bounty hunter is now out of the battle entirely. I'm gonna have to move him forward. Fortunately, I believe he has access to move too, so... Oh. Sure, dodge that. Yeah, he has move too, so we can just fix the party order for the other people right away. For reals, get stunned. Awesome.
The promise of safety.
Alright, so you have 10. Okay, so you're dead. Ah. This wide mouth in front is the last one who's actually going to get to do cool stuff. There you go.
Maintain the offensive.
Even when you don't have, realistically, the ability to inflict a bleed,
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Incision is still a better attack than the front two-row plague grenade thing. Just takes too long to work, you know? Alright. Eating into some of the sweet surplus food that we've found already on this mission. Now this should be fairly straightforward, but that doesn't mean it will be. I should really have poked my head out for this curio when I was here. I'm not going to cross the hallway to get it from this room. Never mind. We're going to try to go around. I didn't pick up a shovel, did I? No, okay. Yeah, we're going to try to go around and see if that is viable. Because I sure would like to not have to tear through a barricade with my own bare hands. And of course, when I say my own bare hands, what I mean is the bare hands of these video game characters. Every part of playing this game, for me, is pretty low impact and low risk. Okay, this is a cool curio.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Got some decent value out of that. Alright, let's see what awaits us in the future. Or let's not. Let's not get the scout. Just as good. Every bit as good. Annoying, but we'll deal.
Steps are the exception.
It's not even really that much stress for a, oh. I was gonna say, that trap, really, it does not inflict a lot of stress, considering the blade traps that come up out of the ground and make you bleed inflict quite a bit more stress damage, I believe, than these cove traps do. Okay, that was alright. That was acceptable.
This is how a life is taken.
Alright, we have to get rid of the slime. Or the slime. The plated maggot. The snail is what I was trying to say, because that's what it is. Okay, sure, put guard up on the snail. That's annoying. Ooh, and a crit.
In a single strike.
What's the debuff from that do? Minus dodge, minus speed. Yeah, pretty serious. Okay.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright, so because this guy has a prot buff from using his skill, our normal physical attacks aren't going to harm him that much. 75% prot is pretty significant reduction. But all the blights and bleeds still do regular full damage, so those are going to be the way around. Either that or just hitting him a whole lot as hard as we possibly can. It's starting to look like that may end up being a strategy. Yeah, we'd better get rid of that thing.
A faint hope blossoms.
Plus, this way maybe we can have the leper deliver a nice big juicy attack to that end. That was a pretty good heal. Alright. Oh, actually, he can't crit high enough to make a difference here. Never mind. The power of the shield is too strong. Maybe I'm overestimating, you know, my strength. That's possible. Wow, good example of that underestimating that I've been doing. There we go.
Success so or is it merely a trick of the light?
I do kind of want to start another... Yeah. Let's drop that. That's a little bit unlikely to be relevant. Alright. Nice and clean. I don't know how many more battles we have to face. I don't think it's very many. I've not had a lot of fighting occur on Explore 90% of Room missions very often. It has happened, just not very often.
Glittering gold,
Hey, free stuff.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
That is how we're paying for them, it's true. I was really hoping to get a far-reaching scout here. Alright,
Another mariner,
use our one shot.
another misfortune.
It really wants you to get vision. Sorry, What's his stun? It's only 70% stun resistant. We have 119 plus 20. The question is, if we stun this guy, are we going to be able to hit those blue mouths, or wide mouths rather, hard enough to kill them before they ruin everything? And the answer is maybe, although it's not looking very good right now. Poor Leper really only has one option: hit the big guy. Alright, this one, okay, is now dead. He'll be dead before he can act again, so we can begin to ignore him. Sadly, this moves our Plague Doctor out of position to use Incision. We'll drop this guy's prot.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Let's just not hear from him this round, shall we? I thought the Leper could use a little bit of a touch-up, and the Vestal doesn't really do that much damage anyway. Certainly not compared to everybody else. Although, the Bounty Hunter is certainly having some problems performing those duties. The duties of killing people. He always resists the forward move. Alright, I don't want to move her back just yet, because it would push the Plague Doctor up into a weird position. Oh. I don't want to have to do this. I want to finish off this wide mouth. But I should remove the massive, massive bleed from him. Fair enough. The Force of Devilry actually has improved our party stance quite a bit. There we go. Finally, that guy's dead. And I'm doing the same thing that we did with the Vestal. We can't really move this guy into position for him to have Incision available, because it'll just push the Bounty Hunter back. So that being the case, we can throw a small heal. Don't you do it. Resist that. Oh, you did not resist that. And then you just miss your attack anyway. 6 damage. No. No more arterial pinches. I know, I know. And medicine is forthcoming. Like right now. Alright, no more arterial pinches. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take this moment to put her back in a place where she can do some good. Some offensive good. Alright, let's kill this damn thing. It really is. It's surviving way, way longer than I wanted it to. And we don't get to hit it again this round because the Leper has to spend his whole turn moving up very slowly. It would be cool if Lepers had a lunge-style attack. Get him to the front lines faster, at least. Okay, at this point, her damage could totally make a difference between this thing getting another turn and, well, this thing not getting another turn. Unfortunately, all that potential was wasted. You know what? Nope, we tossed the bandages already. Which makes sense. Okay, you need to get that on pretty desperately. That's a good crit heal.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Do I want to toss something for Bus? Let's eat this food. I was hoping it might clear my bleed.
And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
No. He has to eat more, right? He can't go into a battle with that little health. So let's see here. You get to open it in case of cutting yourself. Actually, maybe I should have camped in that last room.
Supplies.
But we can't do a big camp in any case because we no longer have the food for it. I think I'm actually just gonna... Now, I'll toss the stack of citrine for this. Yeah, let's go camp. Sadly, we cannot eat the big feast.
The battle may yet be won.
That being the case, I think we're just gonna do this. Alright. Sanctuary. That'll help the bounty hunter. The leopard did not quite go down to Death's Door at any point. They may seem strange, but we really wanted him to go to Death's Door. Alright, somebody has wound care. You can start with that. That's really important. And then it's a matter of applying a buff, I think. We'll just give it to the bounty hunter. Congratulations on earning the rest of our time units. Alright, we have 2 hunger events worth of food.
A blazing star is born.
Hopefully we won't need more than that. We are actually getting pretty close to done here.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We have to set foot in this empty room, and then this empty room, and then one more, I think. Either that or this will be the end. The Oracle got to go pretty quickly. They do have a very high speed. 11 is pretty impressive. Yeah, let's just try to finish this guy off. Oof. Ouch. Alright, good kill. Obviously, we're going to want to try to heal this bounty hunter before combat ends.
Death
Wow!
or the slightest lapse in concentration.
Screw this fish guy. Alright, well... That was nice, though. You will notice that a critical heal is not nearly as much
Be wary.
healing.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Is not nearly as much healing as a critical hit is damage. I think we're just going to toss these crests. I want to hang on to my medicinal herbs because if I run into a curio that can provide food, I really want to use it. And yes, we are going on with a party of 4. With one of them totally just about to die. Alright, well, it looks like we have to endure one battle in either direction. This direction at least has a curio after the battle. I suppose at this juncture I feel pretty comfortable eating 4 food. Easy battle. Okay, that's not that easy of a battle. Wide mouths could totally kill our leper if we're not careful here. Do I stun the madman, or do I stun one of these guys in a desperate attempt to keep the bartender alive? Did I say bartender? The leper. Like I said, I'm spacey. My brain is elsewhere right now. Let's endure a little bit of stress, I guess. We're in a position where a lot of us are gonna have to be de-stressed anyway. So I don't think we're really changing the after mission cost very much by allowing the madman an attack. But I really don't want to risk losing the leper. Please don't crit him. Come on.
The end approaches.
Sure. I mean, it's clear to everybody, isn't it? Oh, please don't kill my leper. Okay, Doomsday can't kill people because it doesn't deal damage. Oof. Come on, healer. Somebody who can heal. Somebody who can heal. No, don't you do it. Oh, okay, that's not the heal. That's just a buff. Okay, their whole party gets to go before us. Some of us have pretty high speed, I thought. Alright, well. What's going to be the most damage economical way to do this? Okay, this guy needs a tap, which can happen from the Plague Doctor. So I think the thing that makes the most sense is to attack this grouper, because we know that our, what do you call it? We know that our leper is going to hew. Or maybe he's not. Okay, no, he is. Yeah. Just put some faith in him.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
We can dispense with the key at this point, I think. And with this. Right, because we loot this, we get whatever. And then we step into this room and the mission's over, right? Yeah. Back to the Hamlet immediately. So that didn't go that well.
Morbid aspect. This twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Well, we did alright on heirlooms. But we have to de-stress everybody, which is pretty terrible. Huh. Well, I would say a lot of people hate what they fear, so...
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you're a part of this place.
True story. I think it
Gilded icons,
makes sense to do that.
dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Just checking to see if any of these guys have any particular... Nope. Nobody cares much where we put them. Just that we put them somewhere. I will take her to the tavern and she can gamble. Okay, well I don't think that went very well, but we did get XP for everybody and... yeah. Again, a real dearth of great trinket reward options. I guess we're going to have to let our mission selection be guided by heirlooms. We're going to call it here for that episode of Darkest Dungeon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me flail my way through a couple of dungeons. If you're enjoying the series, the videos, like, subscribe, whatever. You know how YouTube works. Come back next time when I think we're just gonna kill the Sodden crew. We're gonna get our last group of level 2s up, and we're never gonna worry about green missions again. We'll see you then.